Yes, my Between the Liners, welcome back to the Between the Lines podcast. As you can see, I've got some legends with me in the building. We have just seen Arsenal versus Man City. So I had to get some Arsenal fans in. I had to get a Spurs fan in. You know me, I had to get myself in as well to talk about United and Scott McTominay's unbelievable double. Starting to my far right, it's the Royal, what's it, Mr. Royal Box.
Come on.
You might have seen him around Wembley Stadium. It's Nayim. What you saying, Nayim?
Yeah, I'm there. What you saying?
To my near right, famous guy. Glad to have him on the channel. It's an honour to have him. The Life of a Broski. You've probably seen him around already. Erkin, pleasure to have you on the channel.
Thanks
for your debut.
Me, bro. Thanks for having me.
Good time to come. Arsenal beating City as well.
Come on, you gunners.
Pleasure to have Erkin on. To my near left, you already know who it is. It's BTO Pod's most controversial member. Just try not to get us cancelled today, Shahaan.
No, definitely not.
In good spirits because of Spurs at the moment.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to see Arsenal as well, man.
Yeah. We're just happy to get him on the channel because you know when Spurs start losing, it's not going to be on again, innit? Anyway, guys, let's get on to it. It's the big one. It's the Arsenal-Man City game. Arsenal have beaten City for the first time in 12 attempts.
Yeah, 12 games, 1 in 12. Come on.
First time since Wenger versus Pellegrini, Giroud and Walcott were scoring back then. Now it's Martinelli. I don't know if it's an on goal or not.
I feel it was given. It was on target.
Martinelli, fair enough.
Hopefully.
Naeem, let me come to you first. What's your first initial reactions to the game? Buzzing?
Mad. Yeah, I was screaming. Did not expect that. Yeah, like come on. When I come in today, I was saying like we never beat City.
Yeah.
It's looking highly unlikely, and we've got there. I'm not saying this is a title challenge now, but it's big statement win.
Well, Erkin, let me ask you a quick question here. What did you think before the game coming into it?
You know, I said 2-0 my match preview.
Yeah.
On the Arsenal YouTube channel, little plug.
Make sure you go check that out. Links will be in the description and go check out Naeem's things as well.
Yeah, I said 2-0 because obviously they had injuries. I thought Saka would be starting, but listen, 1-0 clean sheet. I'll take it all day long. So all good.
Well, Naeem, what did you think before the game?
Jorginho was suspect. But it was good in terms of obviously Arteta wanted to play with the double pivot and Ødegaard higher up. Yeah. I'm surprised he took Havertz away from the starting lineup, and then also the front three was a bit suspect as well with Nketiah, Trossard and Jesus. Arsenal haven't played without Martinelli and Saka for 1.5 years or 2 years or some shit. So we didn't know what we're expecting really. Yeah.
Shahaan? As a Spurs fan, why have you got this in there? As a Spurs fan, what was you thinking about the Arsenal game? Before coming into
this game, I've said if there's any time for Arsenal to beat Man City, it's now. They're there.
Yeah.
Man City have never been a team who's fluid, especially in the first sort of start of the season. They never have been sort of, and they were there for the taking. No Rodri, no Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland ain't scored in three, four games. I'm not saying he's out of touch, just Haaland, but the opportunity was there. And then whilst we were watching the game in the first half, I was saying to these guys, like, look, they're there, innit? I think you're going to win this match. And it was just a good performance, solid all round by Arsenal. And I think, man, they take 3 points, go into international break with Tottenham, top of the leagues.
We're going to get on to top.
The question before the game was: is Saka a bigger miss for Arsenal than Rodri is a bigger miss for City? I think the scoreline says, and City haven't won a game without Rodri yet.
3 losses in a row.
3 losses in a row. That's mad. Yeah,
it's mad, bro. It's mad.
So I think Rodri was a bigger
miss. He's going to be
miss.
getting cussed by Pep, bro. Pep's going to be saying, you see?
All for a silly challenge as well.
Yeah. Before the game, I'm not going to lie, I was saying City were going to win 3-1. I said it on Erkin's channel as well. I think I said tonight before he came in, I was thinking City going to win. I saw Jorginho in the middle. I saw no Saka. I just thought Pep was going to make a big statement and take the piss out of Arsenal, to be honest. I thought they were going to smash them a little, but they haven't. I'd say overall throughout the game, if there's any big moments you want to pick out, most of the game was pretty flat, I thought, which is probably credit to you guys, isn't it?
Red card.
To contain...
Red card.
Yeah, I was going to come to that, but to contain City, you've done well throughout the game. If you want to bring it onto the red card, you think it's red card?
100%.
The Kovacic on Ødegaard?
100%. That is a red card. It is a reckless challenge, and if not, then it's a second yellow. 100%. He should have been sent off in the first half.
Look. The way the games are being ref now, if that was a red card, I wouldn't sit there and say that's not definitely a red card. The referee's given a yellow. The VAR's looked at it and said, right, cool, it's a yellow card. And I think it's nothing which I'm going to sit there and say, no, it should definitely be a red card. you can see why it wasn't given a red card. But if it was, you could easily say, yeah, I can see why it was given a red card.
What's the arguments to say it's not a red card?
The arguments
refs made that decision.
The arguments not to say it's not a red card is there was no malicious intent for him to go and hurt the player. Yeah. It was like I said, if you go by the books, it's a red card. But I can see why it wasn't given, and I can, at my football brain, like would say, yeah, I'm happy it wasn't given a red card. It's a game of football.
So what about the Rice?
I don't agree with those red cards.
So the second one
on the yellow.
No, that's definitely not.
If he's on a yellow,
that's definitely not.
You can't make that challenge.
That's definitely not a yellow card. No, 100%.
The second one, like we said, slowed down, it might look like a second. Even the first one, when we first saw, we first saw that challenge, we all thought yellow was fair. Until you see it in a replay, then you say that, oh, it might be a red card. So I think the ref at that time made the right decision because we all thought it at the time. Only slow down.
Why do we have VAR then? Like, what is the purpose?
No, but if it's not a clear and obvious error, and I don't think it's clear and obvious error.
We can only see so far on the telly. The ref can see a certain angle, then VAR sees a whole different angle.
Look, the question you have to
slow down.
The question you might have to ask yourself is: do you man like VAR in the game?
No,
yes.
I don't.
I do.
I think
you prefer
get rid of it.
I personally think there shouldn't be VAR.
See, I like VAR. I backed VAR even last week with the Liverpool controversy, and I backed it. And they've gone back to the same inconsistency where they're making stupid decisions. But I don't understand how in the room you had 3 or 4 referees in there. Not one person said, "Let the referee look at this again."
But let me explain something to you. Firstly, there's been more right decisions VAR has contributed to than without VAR. So VAR has definitely improved correct decisions. Firstly. So if you want to look at it overall, fine, yeah. But if you want to look at if you want to look at the match and the way you're watching a game and the way it's getting stopped, and then you look back and when there's a goal, your hands in your heart like thinking, oh shit, they're checking this, they're checking that. In terms of like a spectacle, it doesn't help the game in any way, shape or form. At the end of the day, we talk about that Liverpool one last week that it was VAR's this, VAR's that. I'm sorry, the linesman had flagged it offside anyway. So VAR would not make even if VAR wasn't there, it wouldn't make a difference. So in my opinion, personally, I just think that can't we just go back to how it was? Like referee, one person makes that decision, and it's all down to the referee. It's not down to referee having an opinion. Then they go and check at VAR. This, can you check this? And then.
So you think it's scrap VAR?
I've never been for VAR personally.
Look. Football is the only sport that hasn't got it right. Why has rugby and cricket got it right? Let me explain to you why it's
bad. Rugby and cricket's different. That's a completely different sport. It's especially rugby. Well, rugby's a slower sport, but cricket's definitely even more slower sport. Right. The way it's played, there's a ball, then there's like 30 seconds. The bowler goes back to ball. They have time to think, whatever, right? And they have more time. But the way football's played, especially in our league, like it's always been a physical league. It's always been a league where there's going to be 50-50 challenges. I'll get up. You know what it's like when you go and watch a match. Yeah, you want to see your players go in for challenges and give everything, and if someone comes off worse in that, like for the spirit of the game, because if there's no malicious and violent intent intended, then give them the yellow card, move on with the game. That's what I fell in love watching football, especially this league.
The laws of the game are the laws of the game. Laws you don't change. You don't have interpretation. The problem with the Premier League is you have interpretation of that law. I don't have a problem with VAR in the Champions League. Champions League VAR is not an issue because it is always clear. There is never any controversy after the game around the Champions League decision. It's only Premier League.
Is automated.
Premier League referees are definitely shit.
So it's a much more clear and precise system, whereas Premier League they all have this like interpretation. You can't interpret a law. A law is strict. It's not guidance. You don't go by maybe it's this side, this part of the law, that part of the law. It's a law.
Sitting here, they're saying send a couple of professional football players to sit with them. Do you think that should happen?
Cut out opinions. There should not be opinions on laws. I think
the more chain of people there are in the process, the more likelihood there is to be making a mistake. Because no matter what technology you have, that technology is going to be run by a human being. There's always going to be human. It doesn't matter about VAR. There's always going to be someone there interpreting what's right and what's wrong. And in my opinion, I think leave it to one man, one referee, because this is the problem. What happens, right? All of these managers like Klopp talk shit. Oh, this should happen, that should happen. Whatever happens, they will always want something else. So if they fix the problem with VAR, now it's this problem. There's always going to be something to blame. This is the reason. That's the reason. There should be less interferences with the game. There doesn't need that. Just let the one man, one referee. I agree with one thing. Just one more thing. Yeah, I agree one thing. the quality of the Premier League referees needs to be higher. They need to be paid more money, train more. It needs to be a full-time job. You go to a specific facility and you train, and they get them to the highest possible level, cut out VAR, and you can get good referees. Because you see that in other leagues. But in terms of like, I just think more, you don't need so much interference in the game. It gets rid of the spectacle side of things, and then you have so much. We have good stuff to talk about. It's perfect for us, but. I just think less people, less interference. How's four guys talking to each other?
Yeah. Shahaan, let's bring it back to today's game. So the first challenge, you think was a red card?
Yeah, 100.
I think so. Yeah.
You think?
No.
I think on first view, I'm going to say no in it. But let's go back to the second challenge. You think that's a yellow card?
Yeah.
Second yellow?
On the yellow, it's a second yellow.
Yeah. It's a second yellow, but not a first yellow.
Sure.
For me.
No, it's not a yellow card.
I think on first view, it's not a second yellow. And even after seeing the replay, I don't think it's yellow either.
So you're saying
Kovacic
plays finishes that off?
How many?
In your opinion?
I think he finished
Bro, when you have that guy,
have
the guy in that side of the pitch, picking up the ball from his goalkeeper, spreading the ball wide, getting closed down. I'm sorry, go and watch every football match there's been this weekend. There's been a challenge like that, whether it's as bad or whether it's not as bad. There's always been a challenge like that. Getting closed down, hitting him a little bit late. It's not a yellow card, man. It's football. You guys have played the sport. You know what it's like. Those are just adrenaline lights. He didn't. I don't know, man.
It's competitive, innit?
Yeah. Okay, you're saying because he's already on a yellow, but all right, he's already on a yellow. Before that, he only did that challenge, then did that. I'm sure the referee probably said to him, "Look, one more challenge like that, I'm sending you off."
And there wasn't enough.
And there wasn't, and he got subbed off, rightfully so. I just think.
All right, lads, let's keep it a bit positive for you, man, because obviously you've got a big win. What do you want to say about the boys or Arteta? Is there anything that stood out for you? How do you think you contained City for most of that game? I don't really think they threatened you. I think they had one Aki chance.
Yeah, the Aki chance.
Other than that, I can't really remember one.
Alvarez, he closed down Rayo.
Oh yeah, closed down Rayo.
That was like half chance.
Maybe you want to speak about Rayo as well, by the way.
It's tricky because when he pulls it off, it's amazing to see. The distribution, but without the reward, there's no risk, and we have to play with it being risky. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Ramsdale, he's not as risky with it. He's more sensible. He's more calm on the ball. But then again, on the counter, you kind of want Raya there to excite the fans, spur the team on.
Speed up the play.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you saying? Are you Raya or Ramsdale?
I don't know, I'm a bit half. I think Ramsdale overall, but in terms of how we play, I don't think Raya's done much wrong, you know what I mean? So
I think, to be honest with you, pop one or two blips there. If you want to measure him with the likes of Onana, he's fucking world class. You tell me. He's kept a clean sheet.
Also, from the first half to the second half, he had much better.
And he was excellent.
He was
excellent on set pieces. He commanded his box well.
Yeah.
So he just grew with confidence towards the end of the game. He's not going to change the way he plays. He's not going to change the way he plays for the sake of it. He's been brought in for that particular reason, and he's playing that way. Yeah, clean sheet, 1-0 win. Come on, man.
Discipline, man. This match showed me discipline. Like
Saliba especially and Gabriel, like special shout out to Saliba. I easily think he's in the top 3 best centre halves in the world right now. I think he's definitely up there, and the more I watch him, the more I see just a classy, confident player. He commands his backline well. I'm not being funny. Gabriel done good. He's a good player, but he looks even better because he's with Saliba.
Yeah.
If you put him at the back with who's that other donkey they had last year?
Holding.
Yeah. Then bro, he'll be holding his nuts. You know what I mean? He's like.
Fair play to Gabriel as well.
Gabriel had a game today, though.
Yeah,
he had a game.
And Haaland as well. Haaland was like stinking up the place.
About Haaland off camera.
No. Listen. Erling Haaland, is a great player in it. It's obviously one of the best players. He was disappointing.
He wasn't saying that off camera, by the way.
No. I was cussing him out because obviously he's my captain in my football fantasy league, and I got no points from him and Alvarez today.
You said 4 games, no.
4 goals, no games, man. This is like for Haaland. This is like unprecedented. Like this is like. Yeah, man's falling off in that. I'm joking, but don't clip this.
He's joking off camera, by the way.
No. All right, technically he's fallen off 4 games, isn't it? But I expect him to bounce back next week when they're playing a relegation fodder at home.
Who they got next? Luton?
They've got probably have some dead team who'll stat pad like 3 goals.
Man.
So I'm saying standard Haaland, bro.
Yeah,
I'm joking, man. Haaland, you're world class, bro. I love you, Haaland. Don't get
too. But he's at home, he could score. All right, lads. Any more positives about Arteta or Arsenal? What do you want to say about Arteta? He looked a bit calmer than usual, He wasn't really as erratic on the touchline, innit?
I think he had a game plan.
Listen, I'm backing my manager, I don't care. Arteta being animated on the touchline is not an issue. I don't see what the problem is. People that are making him a villain for being passionate and pushing his team forward, just talking nonsense. You're just hating.
Because he's got the best hairline in the game. That's what it is. You know what I mean? No, this game, he looked like he had a game plan. Like, for some reason, we all sat here saying, Jorginho, what the hell? Obviously, he looked slow starting, but he calmed the ball. You know what I mean? Calmed the game down.
It wasn't that bad,
Played the
innit?
boring pass.
But do you think
where he
Arsenal?
needed to.
Because look, if this game was a 0-0, I think everyone here would have sat there and said 0-0 is a fair result.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
be real.
Overall.
Yeah.
So if you look at like the fact that Arsenal got that goal, I think because we were looking at the statistics there, and the most touches, nothing really happened, but the most touches which happened were in Man City's half. So I just think it was a nice deflection. I'm not saying it's a lucky goal, but it was a very fortunate goal for it to go in.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think if it was a 0-0, you wouldn't really sit back and.
But Shahaan,
I think it was a boring match. To be honest with
You
you.
know, 0-0 against City. Isn't that a result in itself?
It's a result in itself, but I think, I wouldn't really know, Adnan, because Spurs, they haven't scored a goal at our stadium. We normally beat them.
Well, you finished ninth.
So I couldn't really relate with
You
that.
finished
But
ninth and you beat Man City.
we finished ninth. There was a lot going off the pitch. We're not going to go
beat
into
Man
that
City,
today.
well
This is
done.
not Tottenham breakdown. We'll go into that another
Can I
time.
just say, yeah, I think dropping Rice in that Xhaka role, that was a big call.
Everything was going through Rice. When you were bringing the ball out, I'm sorry, if
double
Rice
pivot
wasn't
work.
there, Odegaard's class, yeah, but if Rice wasn't there, he was picking the ball up. He was playing a bit more advanced, it seemed, but everything was going through him for Arsenal. And I think he's just, I used to cuss this guy. I'm still going to cuss him, but he's impressed me today, man, definitely.
That double pivot definitely worked. Like where he could have been complicated the way Arteta usually is and gone and done single pivot and played Havertz there, but he chose Jorginho, who's probably the weaker player. It takes some balls to put Jorginho in there to stick to your guns and play a double pivot, and he did it and it worked.
One more thing you might want to praise Arteta for. One guy who's taken a lot of criticism, even when he come onto the pitch, was all criticising him. Havertz come on, got the assist. Anything you want to say about Havertz?
He got a knockdown, man. He got a knockdown, man.
Previously, he
No, I'm
might
not
have
saying
taken
nothing
rash
good yet.
shots.
I'm not saying that.
Previously, he might have taken
Any
a
other
shot,
week,
he said,
any other
he held it
week,
up, he passed it
any
off.
other week, that shot goes in Rosette, man. Let's not.
Martinelli's one?
It was a lucky goal. It was a boring match. We were all here yawning, talking about God knows what. I'm just being real, innit? It wasn't a great match to watch, and Arsenal were the better team.
Sean, you got to praise them when
I'm praising them.
You're not praising them.
I've given them more praise than anyone here, bro. What are you talking about?
Double-handed
I've
compliment.
gassed up.
Double-handed.
I said your centre back was. I said your
Backhanded
defence
compliment.
was amazing. I said Declan Rice was amazing. I said but it was. You're not telling me that was an exciting game. You were
No,
calling
it
it a
was
game of
business,
chess
though.
20 minutes
It was
ago, bro.
business.
It was what it was. And Martinelli shot, and it got a nice deflection of Havertz
for the. What do you think about the Havertz assist?
He come on and he knocked it down, and
Yeah, but
the
you didn't
player
expect
shot
him to
it,
do that.
and it.
You didn't expect him
What?
to do
I
that.
didn't expect him to play in the position where he's best at and knock the ball down.
That's not the position that he's best at.
No, he
Who
is.
knows
he
he
is.
actually?
Yeah, no, I think he is. He's-
Well,
I
so,
think
no, what do
he
you mean, I
does.
think? Is
He
that-
needs to be able to bring people in.
That's
He
exactly
done it
what he
today.
was
Hold up
bought
play,
for.
that's
That's
it.
what he was
Yeah,
bought
yeah,
for.
yeah.
He wasn't
Hold up.
bought.
Yeah, but
He wasn't
isn't
bought for score goals or running from the left or right. And no, he was bought in
Like
to
Richarlison.
To yes. Oh, let's not talk about Richarlison. He was bought in so the ball sticks,
We're
and he
gonna get
brings
to that
he
after.
brings the likes of Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli in.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Well, you saw what
anyone
Eddie,
can see that.
What Eddie couldn't do in the match.
Yeah.
Havertz
Yeah,
came on
yeah,
and
that
did it
could-
straight
yeah,
away.
He was
I mean, the
terrible.
hold
That
up play-
Nketiah was awful.
And Nketiah was
He was
poor
bullying
today.
Diaz and Walker on that side as soon as he come on.
Exactly.
Straight away goal.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Moving forward as an Arsenal fan, what do you think that it should be Havertz starting now, or is it Jesus back in the middle?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
Jesus.
back as
Who
well.
plays on the
Jesus,
right?
Saka, and Martinelli. That's
You
the
can't
front
change
three.
that. You can't
But
change
what if
that, yeah.
Saka's not fit though?
Trossard, Martinelli, and Jesus.
Yeah. I'll go Trossard in the middle, Jesus on the right, Martinelli left.
And now Partey.
Wait, Smith Rowe. We're forgetting Smith Rowe.
He's not much fit, man.
Smith Rowe needs to play
No
though.
confidence.
He's going to be leaving soon, man. I don't think
He's
Arteta's
going
really
straight
likes
to
him. Man.
Championship, bro.
Smith Rowe needs to
I
play.
don't think Arteta
West
really
Ham.
likes him.
He's not championship.
No, he's definitely top six player.
Top 10 player, yeah.
He is so underrated right now.
All right, one more thing. What do you think about the midfield moving forward? Do you think it's going to be Partey in there with Rice, or is Partey going to go back to inverted right back like
I hope
Arteta
not,
likes to
man.
do?
I hope not. Personally, double pivot, Rice and Partey, and then Odegaard in there. That's the
I think
perfect
that's it.
combination.
Partey is a good player,
Do you know what
man.
I
He
mean?
has to play. I mean,
Because he
he's
hasn't
your
been
legs.
fit. Yeah.
And he'll let Declan Rice will feel more comfortable being a bit more expansive
That Xhaka role.
when he knows he's got Partey there with him. You know.
And
think-
obviously, you man have made your statement win against City after a long time. Is this like more energy to push on for a title charge now? Just on the final bits. now
Way
after
too
City.
early.
I think
It's
you
too
guys.
early.
Too early
I think
to say, yeah.
No, but
Yeah, it's
look,
too early.
if
Oh, obviously
you
Spurs are in
all right,
that
but look,
place
if
as
you
well.
if
My
you're
bad.
if
I
you're
forgot.
if you're going off it last season, yeah, you guys had a chance to win. You guys, I think they were the first team to lose winning position. Like no team's ever done it before. The lead that they had,
90 days or something.
they should have won the league, right?
Top of the league, 93.
And you played against City. You guys didn't have Champions League football. Now you've got Champions League football. Do you think, what would you say is a successful season for Arteta and for Arsenal? What do you expect by minimum this season? There must be minimum expectations.
Stable.
If
top
you
three.
finish second, would you say that's a good season?
And a trophy. Second and a trophy, I don't care what trophy it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've already got one already, Community Shield.
Jeez.
No, I'm joking, but in all fairness, yeah, if we get top 4 and a trophy...
Nah, look, wait, you don't celebrate the Audi Cup.
We got Audi Cup, G.
Yeah. What do you think, Nayim?
I want some stability within the club. So a stable top 3 and a FA Cup. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I think that's big progression
Going
because
into January,
we got
what would
7 and 8.
What would you guys think you'll need to improve this team? Going into January, what would you want to see? Like
Striker.
Striker.
I'll get Tony in.
No. I'm not a fan of him. Evan
I agree with
Ferguson.
you. I agree.
Evan Ferguson
You know
is
what?
the
Yeah,
one.
bro. Ferguson is like
Evan
baby
Ferguson.
Harry
100
Kane.
million,
Baby Harry
man.
Kane. Baby Harry Kane.
Baby Harry Kane, yeah.
Because Ivan Toney will get you goals, but I think he's not like, he's like a big fish in like a average pond. Like he's not like, I think if he goes to, I think he'll be a good signing for Manchester United. I think they're missing an Ivan Toney.
They've got Højlund,
I'm chatting shit, man.
Alright, lads, let's move it away from Arsenal City. Anything to mention about City, by the way?
Yeah, we're not even spoken about City. I mean, look,
They're missing Rodri.
if they had Rodri and De Bruyne, do they win this match?
But you still,
In that, for 85 minutes,
are
are they the
confident
difference?
that they win the league?
Yeah, 100%.
You guys?
They're
Yeah,
so
I think-
Well,
far.
obviously, as Arsenal fans, it's probably hard to say that.
The
you're
only
confident that City
thing
will
my Arsenal fans should be thinking of is, look, what they're about to do. If they win it, no team's done.
come to the right man.
What they're about to do, no team's done. And another thing is that, have they got hangover after winning the treble last season? Maybe the players might not have that 10-15% which they needed last season to get over Arsenal. Maybe they might not have that hunger. Grealish isn't look, it's early in the season, but Grealish isn't firing for them the way he was. All right, Rodri's out, he'll be back soon. De Bruyne, don't know when he's going to be back. Haaland, this is the first time, 4 games, no goals. Had about 12-13 touches. Are teams more sort of experienced of how to play with him? Are players going into, when they're going through their match sort of initiations, well, not initiations, they're going through their match sort of selections, are they finding a way to play against Haaland? I think so. So I think this season is going to be more difficult for him, and last season he was the difference, right? So I think really the way Arsenal are thinking, this could be your year, man. You could win that title.
It's too early, man.
No, I think this is a phase for City. I think they're going to turn up and they're just going to roll through the rest of the season.
That's the expectation.
Because Rodri's back now, and then John Stones is back from injury. I think that's where you got your spine of your squad. Adding into Diaz, obviously Kyle Walker, we know his class, and then their front line is clean.
Point.
And then KDB, when he does come back, probably in the new year, they'll just be a bonus addition. But I think their spine's back. They'll fly through.
But what I'm saying is,
they'll start winning
the way
3-4
the season
0.
is going right now, surely you guys are in the best position you can be in. They've lost KDB. He's coming back New Year's. Haaland is not
firing like last year.
We haven't started.
I said that on the last. I said that on the last episode. Arsenal ain't controlled the game all season.
But do you not think that's better for you guys that you start peaking at the right time and hitting the stride at the right time of the race? Isn't it too much if you're going so hard now with the Champions League football and then you guys always flop in February for some reason? When that decline eventually does come, is it not better to start hitting that stride? I think it is, man. You guys are not really got going yet. City haven't got going yet.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I really do think
we said
this is
last season, like City's fell off, like what's going on, and then all of a sudden they just gone
15 wins in a row.
Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, I've spoken about it before. Like losing Xhaka, we shouldn't have let him go. Like if we kept hold of Xhaka and kept the team we have now, making the signings we did. Obviously, Timber's like a freak thing that happened. I think we might be winning the league there. Like just building on what we did last season. Obviously, Rice is an upgrade. Don't get me wrong. But
it's
we still
changed now. Things have changed.
It's sort of changed. Like the person.
He's a leader as well, Xhaka, isn't it?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's too early to say. I mean, City and Arsenal, for me, those are the two. Liverpool are creeping around. Tottenham don't want to hear it.
We're going to get onto it. Lads, I was going to hot you up and ask you if you're going to win the league, and I just wanted one answer, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save that for another video. We'll move it on to another Big Six team. We'll take it to a game that me and Shahaan saw. I don't know if you guys saw. Today, Liverpool drew 2-2 against Brighton. I thought Brighton were pretty phenomenal. Liverpool took their chances.
Silky.
Did you guys watch that game?
I watched a bit of it. A bit of the first half.
Shahaan, since me and you saw the game, what are you thinking about Liverpool this season? Coming up for big things or similar to last
I think
season?
they leaked too many goals, man. They leaked 2 goals today, and they could have they got a penalty, which was in the end we agreed it was a penalty. I thought, looking at it in real time, I thought it was a bit soft, but especially considering what happened last year and the Liverpool fans crying, yeah, they're gonna get those decisions, right? They always get those decisions, no matter how many times.
Liverpool fans, worst fans in the fan base.
100%, man, 100%. But yeah, I think in the end, Brighton had really big chance to win the game. What's it that Torres?
Torres. No. What's the name?
João Pedro. The guy tap in. He's hit it over the bar. The goal, like imagine here, it's come on like half volley, he smacked it over the bar. I thought they could have won that match 3-2 very easily. But Liverpool are leaking too many goals, man. You can't be like, you can't be leaking 2 goals. Do you know what I mean? You can't. If you're leaking 1 or 2 goals a game, you're not title contenders.
That's the difference between them and City, innit?
That's it.
They
were scoring enough goals.
The first goal, correct me if I'm wrong, is Van Dijk mistaken it?
Yeah.
So you got to think Van Dijk is probably their spine, their main player, their Ruben Diaz.
It wasn't Van Dijk, it was the keeper.
Pardon me.
I think it was Alisson. Wasn't it Alisson?
I saw it was Van Dijk back.
No, Van Dijk gave it away, and he smacked it in. But Haaland, well, it wasn't not Haaland. It wasn't their keeper's fault, but Alisson's fault. It was Van Dijk. Van Dijk gave.
But that's what Liverpool are missing. Liverpool are missing their spine. Their attack is crazy. They can bring anyone on. Yeah. They've probably got 5 or 6 top strikers or wingers or whatnot. Match winners. But then their spine is weak. Because who do they really have playing that DM position? What, Gravenberch or
McAllister?
McAllister's not a DM. McAllister's not a DM. He has to play that role. And then you got this
Endo. I've never seen him play.
You got the centre back. You got Van Dijk, who
Brian's probably going to be gassing him up in the group.
Van Dijk is not on form right now, and then you've got a partner that just kind of fills in whoever they can fit in, they fit in,
and
they don't have that.
Even
spine.
the situation with Salah, like the Arabs won him, and I think he's kept quiet. But what I'm hearing is that he is keen on that move. Like he does.
Why wouldn't you be?
So he's won the Champions League. He's won the Prem. He's won I think 6 trophies with Liverpool. 5-6 trophies. Yeah. He's probably thinking, yeah, man, now's the time. Like,
also, if I'm Liverpool, like, why are you
Salah,
not?
Who are
but
they?
Why? Really? No, but why are you not taking that money? Because you know that you've got 5 match winners within the team.
And another thing,
why don't you take the money?
Remember when they got rid of?
He's big, man. He's a massive player.
Remember when they got rid of Coutinho? It was Klopp who used that money to build this Liverpool side, who won the league, won the Champions League. So maybe but I personally, they don't want to lose that guy, man. That guy is like
Salah's unreal.
Yeah,
with Liverpool, I think. They
banked
banked all on that Caicedo move and that Lavia move, and they both fell through.
They panicked in the end,
so they panicked and bought that Endo guy.
And the Lavia one was the worst one. Second time. Oh, that was so bad.
That was like a drama, man. That was crazy.
So everyone on the table, are we more sure that they're in for the title race?
I think everyone's like
Liverpool. Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool get
top 4 race, third, potentially second, maybe third, but I think top 4.
Not really in the title race.
No, I don't think so.
Not for me.
All right, lads, we'll move on to the next supposed Big 6 team. Last season, they finished 12th, and I love talking about them, to be honest. Chelsea this week.
Tottenham.
Chelsea. Tottenham almost finished 12th, innit?
Yeah.
I'm joking. Chelsea. Chelsea finished this week, have got a win incredibly. It's only their second, the third win in 2023 or something mad like that. They've beaten Burnley 4-1. Did anyone watch the game?
Nah.
I didn't watch the game, so not much to say.
It was a 3 o'clock kickoff, innit?
Yeah, 3 o'clock kickoff. Do you think they're going to be within a shout of top 4 or not really?
It's too
early for them. Top 4, Chelsea.
Not a chance.
Top four's too competitive. You got Newcastle.
Listen, if you look at that league table, if they go on a 4-5, if they win 5 games in a row, they could be up there in the top 4.
Yeah, but then they'll lose the next 5.
I think Europa for them. And I think
they've got a tough.
It's building blocks. Yeah.
If they get a conference, they should be happy.
They've got Arsenal. You soon or they got Arsenal?
I think they got both.
They got Arsenal after.
Hopefully, Poch does something for us, man.
All right, guys.
They should be happy with conference. I can't lie. Like that's a big achievement.
If Chelsea get into Europe, it's an achievement.
They should be happy they scored
any kind of Europe.
They should be happy they got a goal scorer.
Real talk. Let's move it on to the man on the left. He's been talking a lot of smack off camera. His brother has been
nonsense.
His brother has been saying all kinds of
What's that got to do with me, bro? He talks
his
shit.
Brother, no, his family, bro.
He talks shit, bro.
His brother has been saying all kind of madness off camera, but he's too strict to come and say it on camera. Shersha, I'm talking about you right now. The man to my left, Spurs have won the game 1-0 against Luton. 10-man Spurs? Was it 10-man Spurs?
10-man Spurs.
From what minute, Shahaan?
45th minute.
Bro, take this hoodie off, man. Be Spurs fan with chest, bro. Take that hoodie off. He's hiding his Spurs fan. He's got the 90s, 60s kit. The last time they won a trophy. The last time they won a trophy. Anyway, Shahaan, tell us about Spurs right now. Obviously, unbeaten in 8, is it?
Yeah. You know what do you mean, bro? We're unbeaten this season. What do you mean not unbeaten 8? You know what it is, bro.
Joint top of the league with Arsenal right now on 20 points. What's the feeling down at White Hart Lane right now?
Look,
the game yesterday.
When we spoke at the start of the season, the first thing we spoke about was I just want to wake up knowing I'm watching Tottenham and be happy that I'm going to see, bro, we can cost Tottenham all we want. We can cost Tottenham all we want, but it just happens that we're top of the league, so I can't really say anything bad. But look, the way I'm just happy watching us play football, the way Tottenham side play football, that's entertaining, and I'm just happy that we're not watching 11 men behind the ball, we're not watching fucking 5 at the back, Harry Kane or Son buying us out of games through their sheer quality. Like, and I'm happy to see a manager here. I'm repeating what I've said before, innit? Happy to see a manager who's good with the press, likes being here, and he wants to improve the team, innit? And it's just, we got Maddison, fucking hell, man. That guy's like, shit, man.
Season, man.
That guy's potent, innit? That guy's potent. For what we paid for him, he's playing with a smile. The players' camaraderie and the love they're showing, even on socials, they all love each other. Like, there's like I don't know, haven't felt this in ages. Like, the team's all there, innit? And we've got this sort of some young players coming through, and those players are hungry and want to improve. And that's the main thing. You've got guys who want to improve and give 100%, and it's showing on the pitch. You know, you can say whatever you want, right? You know what's going on in the training ground when you see the results on the pitch. So we know things are going good behind scenes. Bissouma, oh my God, that dance. Whoa, that fucking, I don't know what he was doing. He was doing like little Afro beats dance and just went down. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. Listen, bro, don't worry. Yeah, you're still probably been our best centre mid apart from Maddison. You've always taken the ball in that pivot, always moving it forward.
Been our best centre mid apart from the other centre mid. That's what he's saying.
Apart from but like Maddison's different. Madison plays with a free roll, goes up front.
Wait, Shahaan, just quickly, do you want to say anything about yesterday's game in particular?
What, Luton match?
Yeah.
I'm getting to that, G. I'm getting to that, G.
For anyone
Get
that
me,
didn't
man.
see it, yeah.
Shit, man. You don't jump in front of a black man from the buffet line. What's going on? Yeah, what I was basically saying is, yesterday's game I want to talk about. Yeah. Look, yesterday's game, we should have been 5-0 up in 10 minutes. We didn't take our chances. Richarlison missed 2 chances. Eventually, Luton grew into the game. They didn't really create much or do anything. We went down to 10 men. We got a wicked goal by Van der Ven, wicked play by Maddison, 1-0, and then we shut up shop. Ange made the right decision at the right time. He made the right. He brave enough to get rid of Son and Maddison. I think around the 60th minute, he got them off. All of the changes he made were perfect, and we saw out the game comfortably. He brought on Emerson Royale. He brought on Højbjerg.
Skip come on as well.
He brought Højbjerg, Skip.
That stinks.
But he made the right subs. But
it was the legs I think they needed.
Look, last season Spurs would have got fucked 4-0 last season. We would have lost 4-1, and we would have lost 4-1 in it. But look, we're not conceding goals. I think we got the most clean sheets now as well in the Prem. And I'm happy, man. I'm happy with Romero. Was amazing. He was like absolutely class yesterday. There's this myth that his head goes too soon and he gets this. He's only got 2 bookings this season. Man. I'm happy with the team.
Erkin, Nayim, you're threatened by Spurs. Obviously, they're joint top with you right now.
Last episode, I gave Spurs enough credit. That's it. Me done for the season.
There's nothing more needs to be said, isn't it? Nothing more needs to be said.
When Maddison get injured, like when he gets injured, that's it. Season's done.
Yeah, Spurs are ops.
And I'll tell you said the same thing about Harry Kane, and Harry Kane's gone and I
will tell you this. I would much rather be joint top with Spurs than with City because we know Spurs are going to bottle it at some point. That's fact.
But isn't it rich coming from them that they're talking about bottling it?
Nah, come on. We done a Spursy move last season.
Different levels of
last season was the first time you finished. You finished above us.
Worse.
You finished above us for the first time in 7 seasons last season. No problem. You bottled the league by something no one's ever seen. You had margin. You were 93% chance of winning the league. You bottled it. Like, cool. Spurs are bottlers, but Spurs have never been. When you say bottlers, Spurs have never been. Oh, they're going to win it, so they bottled it. You guys
lost the title.
You guys were celebrating it. Not you guys, but I mean the Arsenal fans were acting like they won it. Like you had that. Who's that tit driving around in his car saying we won it? You had. There was one.
We lost the title. We lost the title to the greatest ever, arguably the greatest ever team.
Or did you give them the league? Or did you give him it?
Ever?
Did you give him it?
When you came third in a 2-horse race.
When you bottled it in February, didn't you not give them the game? You gave them the league. You can't say they won it. You gave it to them. You had the most points ahead of them. You were in perfect position.
Chasing you down.
You bottled it.
Different.
But what I'm saying is, you bottled it. Don't try and ahead. You can't. You can polish a piece of turd.
And we were never that far ahead. The way people are making out. Yeah, when we were 8 points ahead or whatever, we
weren't that far ahead.
We played more games.
Ever been.
We played more games than City had played at that point. Hence why it looked like we had a big gap.
Look, this season, do you think now you've got Champions League football? Do you not think that it's going to potentially make it harder for yourselves?
No, because we had Europa last season. I know we sort of threw in the.
But there's a different level.
I'll be real. We're not winning the league this year. Like, I don't think we're winning the league, and I'll give them my reasons for that.
Do you think you got a better chance this season than last season?
The top two,
do you think you
I
got
would
a better
much
chance
rather
this season than last season winning the league?
No, last season we had a better chance.
Last season, yeah, there was less teams involved.
But what I'm saying, going back to my statement, I would much rather be top two with Spurs because I don't really see them as a threat. Your question was, do you see Spurs as a threat? No, I don't. Not really.
1 or 2 injuries, they're done.
Yeah. Madison has I don't remember Madison finishing a season injury free. So I'll be real, like I don't see Spurs going.
Well, listen, fuck Arsenal, innit, man. We're talking it.
And what? Son's going Asia Cup as well.
Man was trying to be humble. I come here on a blessed thing. Listen.
Son's going Asia Cup as well. So that's your whole striker gone. That's your whole strike force gone.
Yeah.
No, Richarlison.
Bro, it doesn't matter, man. We got Ange Ball. We got Ange. In Ange we trust. In Ange we trust. We've got, bruv.
I love the way they copy the Arsenal sayings as well.
It doesn't matter. Bro, in Ange
trust the process. In Arteta
we
trust.
These are flash words. So tits like you go and spend money in the club. That's why people talk about. No, bro, there's no Spurs caption. What's Ange Ball? Bro, Ange Ball is
to do with today.
Ange Ball is a real thing. Today is bro, I cuss all of that because they say the game is about glory, but our chairman don't care about glory. Cares about glory holes and all that. Don't care about
lads. Any final words on Spurs before we move it on, or are we just
keep it humble, man?
It's just a matter of time.
We're both North London clubs up there. These men are 10th on that. Come on,
don't beg it now, bro.
No.
Don't beg it. We got the same goal difference. Yeah,
we're both up. We can't cut each other.
We're ups at the moment.
Let me say one more thing. Yeah, I've never I come on here and I talk a lot of shit about Arsenal, mainly just to wind people up. Yeah, but let me say one thing. I hate Chelsea and West Ham more in it. I don't mind Arsenal. They're like, I don't know, it's Arsenal, innit? Like, they're a South London club. Like, it's West Ham and Chelsea fans who I fucking can't stand. And I can't stand Liverpool fans anymore as well, innit? Like, fucking smoking smach and crack.
All right, lads, we'll move it away from Spurs. Thank you to Shahaan. We're not going to see him for another couple months after they lose the next game. All right, we'll take it on to the last Big Six team of the Big Six breakdown.
Are they really Big Six?
It's Manchester United. We've beaten Brentford 2-1. Scott McTominay masterclass in injury time. 2 winners. He came off the bench at 87th minute. He got a winner, equaliser 93rd, a winner in 97th. You guys might have seen my match reaction
record. It was
already.
A record, innit? After Bergwijn's
record. Yeah, after Bergwijn's record. You lot have probably heard what I've said about Man United in my last video. I'm going to speak to you guys. Do you think Man United have a chance to turn it around? Are we coming back for that top 4 race, or
you're too far off? You're too far off.
I think,
we're right now. We're 6 points behind, 5 points behind.
Can we go through the teams you played?
5 points behind Liverpool.
Can we go through the teams you played?
I think personally, there's too many teams.
Let's see the results. Let's see the results of who they played and what's happened in these games.
All right, first game we
was against Wolves, right?
We beat Wolves 1-0.
Okay.
Lucky win.
Let's get some nuance.
Lucky
when you played
win.
that match, they should have beaten you, really.
Yeah,
should have been a penalty,
but they didn't. So we got 3 points.
But what I'm saying is, you're not playing well. You're not convincing. You just look like scraping a 2-1 win against Brentford at home.
We beat Forest. We beat Burnley.
Name me 5 Forest players right now.
All right, Brennan Johnson.
No, he plays for Spurs.
Awoniyi.
He's making up names.
That's striker.
Morgan Gibbs-White. Ori.
Don't help him, fam. Let him see.
J Links.
Mangala.
He's gone. He can't, innit? Say Manua and all that. Yeah, bro.
Tavares. That's 5, definitely right now.
He scraped 5.
So we've beaten 14. Have we won 4 games? We've won 4 games, innit? We've won 4 games, bro. That's all right, you know. You man acting like it's a meltdown, bro.
But from what?
Look at your form, guy. 3 losses, 2 wins in the last 5.
I just think there's too many teams better than
But
you.
what you saying? What you saying about? Do you man think Ten Hag's a guy to take Manchester United forward?
Nah, he's getting
Say it
sacked.
with chest.
He's getting
Nah.
sacked. He's getting sacked.
Alright, let me tell you why Ten Hag is a guy, yeah? All the things that he's had to go through off the pitch alone.
Created by himself.
Forget on the pitch. No.
Created by himself.
Ronaldo's situation, Maguire,
by
Greenwood,
himself.
Sancho,
Created by himself.
Anthony, Glazers, yeah? That's 7 things just off the top of my head.
Glazers,
yeah?
what
No,
Glazers?
Let me finish.
He got back. He's been back to sign whoever he wants. He brought in Onana, who's meant to be 26. He's really like 56. Yeah. He brought in.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
He's brought
Can I remind-
He bought Sabitzer and Weghorst.
Who?
He bought in Sabitzer and Weghorst.
Bro, Lemon
Is that
Spritzer,
Glazers or
what
is
the
that
fuck, man? You're just making up names,
Spritzer
fam.
and Weghorst.
Bro, this guy's making up names. Who the fuck is Spritzer, fam? Man's just making up names, bro. Who the fuck is
He
Spritzer,
bought in
bro?
Sabitzer and
Who?
Weghorst.
Bro, I'm asking you, who is he?
If that's Ten Hag's fault, that's not Ten Hag.
Alright, he
that's
brought
the
in
Glazers.
Weghorst. Who else did he bring in?
Look, any other manager
He brought in
that goes through all
Sergio
this shit, yeah?
Reguilon.
Any other manager, exactly. Is that him or is that the Glazers?
You brought
Is that him or is that the Glazers?
Bro,
He's had
Is that him or
back.
is that the Glazers?
Bro,
He's had back-
listen.
He's had back.
Yeah,
I'm not
he's
denying
had
that. I'm
back.
not denying that. But there's certain points, and also we're in the midst of selling the club. We're in the midst of selling the club.
Can we go through his signings?
That's for
No,
another.
go through his
That's for another
signings.
video.
Martinez.
Alright, we'll go through signing.
Go
After.
Yeah, you're
Let's
shook,
finish
bro.
this bit.
He's
Martinez,
shook,
they broke
bro.
the bank
He's
for
shook.
Martinez. They went all out for Martinez.
Yeah,
They
Martinez
went
is
all
class.
out.
He's dead.
And also, one thing, yeah.
Bro, he's
you
got 2 on goals this season.
Wait, you think Man United aren't going to rise up from this, yeah? But let me tell you why, yeah? We've had 12, 13 injuries. Our defence
He's got
right
more
now...
goals than Rashford.
Think,
So did we, bro.
No, think who all the different defensive rotations we've had to make and all the different players we've had to use in defence in the last 8 games already.
But
How
is
do
that
you
not
expect
the-
us to build up from that?
Is that not the manager's job to deal with that?
It's the same
but
thing.
no
with
other
Arteta,
team
though.
has
Yeah,
that.
but
It's the same
but
thing.
no
with
other
Arteta.
team has those problems, bro.
Casemiro has been
Arteta
poor
had
this season.
problems.
No, he never
The
had
likes
12
of
injuries.
Aubameyang,
He never had 12
Guendouzi,
injuries.
injuries.
He never had all of his...
Alright.
Bro, look at our defence yesterday, yeah?
Bro.
Let me tell you our defence. Wait, let me tell you our defence yesterday. That little right back, yeah? Calm. That's minor. Maguire, fucked.
But you're not
Evans,
putting context to anything.
Who's the left back?
Yeah, I agree.
He's not putting
No.
context to anything.
You know what
The
Shahaan
Jadon
said?
Sancho situation.
You know what
was
Shahaan
started-
said? Ten Hag created his own problems. There's been more club statements than away wins in 2023.
Thank you.
Another
Bro,
thing that isn't
who
Ten Hag.
started the shit with Jadon
Another thing
Sancho?
that isn't Ten
Sancho
Hag.
is
If
his
Sancho
problem.
is training shit,
Sancho is his
if Sancho
problem.
That's not his problem.
Bro,
You
It
signed
is.
him.
Ronaldo was
If you're-
his
if one of
problem.
your players-
Sancho was his
Fact, he's
problem.
talking facts.
Cool. So when Aubameyang wasn't training properly and Arteta took him out the line, Arteta took him out the
Arteta
side,
didn't
sorry.
go to the press.
Arteta took him out the side. It wasn't wrong then, but you're saying it's wrong now.
But it was all in-house, though.
Yeah, keep it in house.
Ronaldo, the Sancho
You have
thing,
to
it
keep
wasn't
it in house.
in-house.
We only know.
We all heard about
We only know what happened to
No.
Aubameyang because of the Amazon Prime video.
That's it.
We
It
know what
wasn't
happened to
in the press.
Aubameyang
It
because of the
wasn't in
Amazon
the
Prime
press.
One
video.
game
bullshit.
before when he came late for match day, and Arteta said in
It's
the game
still
beforehand
conspiracy.
that
It was
came late,
dealt
and that's why he's
with.
not in the lineup.
It was dealt with within 3 weeks. The situation was
Yeah, Sancho's
squashed.
still there.
That's because Aubameyang.
Sancho's been training by himself for what, the last 8 months?
He's not
Sancho,
training,
bro,
bro.
Sancho-
He's not
he's not
training.
training.
You guys had
He's
that
not
thing with
training.
Rashford.
Sancho
He
is
came
skank-
in and carried on.
Sancho is skanking with the
he was
youngers
late,
like
remember,
MJ
Because
is.
he's still training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's still training
Sancho.
well.
But with
Bro.
the Sancho thing, that's an ego
One
thing.
at a time, bro, one at a
Do you know what I mean? I think Sancho, he's pissed off because obviously Ten Hag. Why are you going to come out and say it when
That's
the guy's
it.
not even in
Yeah.
the team?
That's it.
Like for selected for
Shouldn't
the
have
squad.
said it.
Can I say why?
Yeah.
Because last season he gave him 3 months off.
No, I
I've
hear
never
that.
seen
I
that
hear
ever
that.
before.
I hear that.
So he tried the soft approach, and now he's thinking Sancho's not training at all. What am I going to do? I need to get something out of him, so I'm going to embarrass him.
No, but that's not.
But he tried
that's, no,
everything
no, that's
else.
not good. Listen,
But he tried everything
Sancho.
else.
Sancho is a £75 million player.
Exactly.
If okay,
So
so
you
listen.
gotta get something out of
Let me say something. So we were talking towards the end of the transfer window. You guys were saying because of financial fair play, we can't really sign anyone else. Like we need to move players on. If you're a smart manager and this guy isn't training well, you want to keep his stock up. So you want to keep him in the team. You want to try and give him cup games. You want to try and get something out of him. So eventually, when the time comes to move him on, you say, "Bruv, it's time to go."
But do you not
This
understand? When he's playing,
dickhead,
he's playing shit,
not
so you can't.
only did he embarrass Cristiano Ronaldo, not only did he have that debacle with him and then got credit.
Embarrass him how?
He got credit, bro. The guy scored like 18 goals for you and you got rid of him.
Ronaldo wanted to leave.
He created
He didn't
all
get
that.
rid of him.
Bro,
Ronaldo wanted to
Ten
leave.
Hag was saying that we're going to do this, and then he was saying we're going to do this, and going to the press and saying complete opposite thing. That's why Ronaldo felt disrespected.
Ten Hag made Ronaldo captain.
Did you watch that
Of
Piers
course.
Morgan interview?
Yeah.
Obviously.
It was terrible treatment of
Ten Hag made Ronaldo captain.
treble
He
treatment.
didn't get rid of him.
Bro, not being funny.
Ronaldo wanted to leave.
Let me just say one thing for the camera, yeah? Bro, no one is going to remember Ten Hag. People are always going to remember Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So when the time comes eventually when he's sacked and he's managing in where was he from? Like
Even
Switzerland?
Jadon Sancho for
No,
Ten Hag.
he's from a Dutch team, yeah, Ajax, yeah? When he's managing in some dead Dutch league, people are always going to remember Ronaldo.
I think
They're
Ten
not gonna
Hag's
remember
lost the
Ten
dressing
Hag.
room. Like,
I think he's lost at least 30% or 20% of the players he's lost.
Yeah.
I think that personally as well. I think 20%.
The Glazer problem is a real problem. With them not selling the club, I hear that. But end of the day,
does the Glazer problem change Casemiro passing the ball backwards? Does it change Onana giving the ball away?
Yeah.
That's not the Glazer problem.
It's still poor.
Come on, bro.
Like, Onana's getting chipped
fucking
every
Daniel
game.
Levy problem.
Limbo.
Lads, what do you think? Ten Hag?
I think he's gone soon, man. I think if you guys don't string a few games of
McTominay saved him.
Yeah. If you guys didn't win that game,
Bro.
going into the
no
international
excuses
break,
for him?
nah, I can't.
Well, you don't accept 12 injuries as an excuse.
The thing is, you have to have that depth though. You're making signings. If you're keeping the likes of Maguire, fair enough. Maguire's holding the club to ransom. I get it. Yeah, some player power and everything, but at the same time, you're the manager. Like it says it in the title, you have to manage. You have to manage the situations, all the injuries, all of this, like bringing players in and playing them left back. And I get that there are real problems, but at the same time, you're Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? You need to be ruthless with it.
Ten Hag, look.
Like
10th place.
right now.
No,
but I wouldn't sack Ten Hag. It's not the right time. I don't think that does anything because who they're going to get in. But he's not doing a good job.
Roy Hodgson.
He's not long left.
I think he'll stay till the end of the season probably, but because they don't have a replacement.
One last thing can I say?
Wait, let me finish. How can you say he's not doing a good job? Yeah, if 8 games ago he just finished third and won a League Cup. 8 games ago. So within 8 games, he's suddenly not doing a good job. After all the things that have happened to this team in the last 8 games, all the injuries, blah, 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 Sancho, blah, blah, blah.
Because of what's already been said.
He's done what he can with what he's capable of.
When you lose the dressing room, your previous record goes out the window. It don't matter. Once you've lost people in the... Bruno's not fighting. Bruno's meant to be your captain. Is he captain material,
Bruno Fernandes?
Bruno's not fighting.
Is he a captain material? Is he captain material?
No.
So why has he made him captain then? That's already another bad decision.
No one else, that's why.
Controversial. Rashford is so off form right now. And you said it a bit off camera, yeah? Rashford had probably the best season of his career.
Form. He's not off form. He's in usual form. He's just dipping right now. And he's going to score 2 goals against Luton.
I'll let you deal with that.
He had the best...
Fuck Rashford, innit? Yeah, fuck Rashford. He's shit, bro. Listen, he's not shit. He's a good player, but...
He had the best season of his career.
He's not world class.
He had the best season of his career, and you as a manager can't capture that and take him to that next level, or even use him to drive some good performances.
And the excuse was...
Before Ten Hag came in, who brought that out of him? He had a shit season. Ten Hag brought that out of him.
New manager bounce. New manager bounce.
One new manager bounce. One new manager bounce.
It's new manager bounce.
One new manager bounce.
3 months,
Plus,
new manager.
You can't say Rashford was brought out by Ten Hag because you lot were comparing Mbappe and Rashford together. So it's not Rashford.
No, do you know what? Let me play devil's advocate. In Rashford's defense, and I slate him as well, but he's had makeshift left backs for cover. So that plays a factor. 100%. He's had to play through the middle as well.
No. Last time I was on this pod, they said Luke Shaw was world class.
I've heard that before as well.
I'm talking about chemistry though. You know who's behind you. Look at White and Saka. That chemistry. White may not be the best right back, but Saka makes him look good because that chemistry. You see what I'm saying? So in Rashford's defense, and trust me, I hate United fans. Yeah, no offense, Adnan.
No problem.
Love you, bro. But look,
I hate Arsenal fans as well.
But obviously Rashford, it's the injuries as well. I get it.
But Erkin, let me say one thing to you. Yeah, when you look at Ten Hag, right, you see Man City, you see a style of play. You see Arsenal, you see a style of play. You even see Tottenham, and you see a style of play. You see Liverpool, and you know what they're going to play. What's Manchester United's style of play? Can someone tell me? He wants to counter-attack and win the league. Or counter-attack and... It's not... It hasn't worked. And what's his plan B? What's his plan B?
That's a United problem, though. That style of play is a United problem. Because Ole literally just came in... Ole came in and he was just like, just whoever the stars are, I'm putting them. That's the starting lineup. The most famous 11 players is the starting lineup. So I do think there are some foundational issues, but Ten Hag hasn't been the answer. The way that he was gassed up to be the answer for Man United, he hasn't been that. And that's what I'm saying. He's not going to get sacked, but he's just not. He's not doing you any justice.
What did you think what Ibrahimovic said when he said in Ajax he was managing young players? Now he's got no experience in managing egos and stars. He's got no experience managing big players.
5 club statements, isn't it?
What do you think though?
5 club statements. That speaks facts.
Yeah, but to prove himself, he's got rid of Ronaldo and got rid of Maguire as captain. So you're telling me he still can't deal with big players?
But has that worked?
Of course it's worked.
He was playing Maguire
Because when we
yesterday.
got rid of Ronaldo,
10th
we
in the
finished
league,
third and won a
10th in the league,
Listen,
But then you get
shows
Bro,
that doesn't
They
work.
brought in Maguire yesterday and they won a match.
Yeah, and he got the assist.
Scott McTominay won you the match. Does
Ten Hag
do
won
the
them
do,
both.
do,
Go on.
yeah? Well, so then there you go. Do those players start next match?
No.
McTominay's just come on and been unbelievable. Of course he should start next
McTominay's
match.
shit, bro. He's not starting. the next game.
Casemiro gave away the goal yesterday, and McTominay had to come and sort him out.
And Casemiro is still a better player than McTominay.
No, he's not.
Doesn't mean he's going to start this game.
He's not, man. He's not.
That's controversial shit.
Unless you got any other final words on the Big Six, I'm going to wrap it up. You see that we spend more time in United after we lost than we do with these guys' teams after they won. That's why we're the biggest club in the world. Erkin said that off camera.
Nah.
I'm joking. Lads, I'm going to wrap it up. Nayim, any final words? Maybe on Arsenal, anything, or Spurs, or United, anything?
North London forever. This is the title challenges episode. Top 2. Come on, we're there.
Go check out Nayim's Insta. The link is here right now. Erkin, thank you for making your debut on the channel.
Big up Erkin, man. Honestly, long time, bro. Long time, broski.
Trust me, long
Time, brother. Like, always one of those guys that you think about and you're like, yeah, Erkin's sick, man.
Yeah, go check out Erkin's channels, Life of a Broski and Arsenal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Ars and all, yeah.
Yeah, Ars and all, bare
I thought it said Ars anal.
content, bare football content, bare Creps content. Erkin, any final words?
North London is always red, always will be. Come on, you Gunners. We're going to win a league. I said it.
Man to my left, BTL Pod's most controversial member. Let's hear your outro. North London is apparently red. Shahaan, what are you saying?
Well, North London's always been white and blue.
Has it?
These men were founded in Woolwich, South London. They moved over here. Listen, I don't need to go over all of that. Listen, we know what
you guys already know.
You know what? No, but real talk. Like, look, we have to respect Arsenal this season. They have to respect us. I think this is their best time. This is their best chance to win the league. Trust me, it is. This is their best time to win the league, and they have to. Trust me, City have got a hangover. City are not going to be the team they are last season. They've just come off a treble. This is your best time, innit? And you guys have to capitalize. You have to be there to the last day of the season, and then, yeah.
You know what? That was the most balanced outro I've ever heard from Shahaan in my life. Some kind of praise for Arsenal. I'm your host, Adnan. Man United have won 2-1, which is the main result this weekend. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace out. Safe. Peace.